In the 1990s, Pushpa Raj, a laborer, decides to smuggle red sandalwood, a rare wood in high demand that only grows in the Seshakalam hills of the Chittoor district in Andhra Pradesh with his friend sidekick Keshava. When DSP Govindappa and his team raid the forest for apprehending the coolies and seize the stock, Pushpa hides it, gets arrested and brutally beaten for revealing the location of wood. Pushpa's employer, smuggler Kanda Reddy, and his brothers bail Pushpa out for the stock's location, and he eventually rises through the ranks by suggesting novel ideas to smuggle the stock, earning Kanda Reddy's trust and becoming his partner, while also simultaneously receiving hatred from Kanda Reddy's youngest brother Jolly Reddy. Known for his cruelty and oppression, Managalam Srinu, Kanda Reddy's boss and a big criminal, manages the syndicate and trusts Kanda Reddy to keep 200 tons of his contraband safe from the police department. As Jolly Reddy is deemed incompetent for task, Pushpa is assigned to do the same. Jolly Reddy intentionally delays the export of wood, putting Pushpa in a perplexed condition as Govindappa is about to raid the place. Pushpa throws all the logs into a nearby river while Keshava bribes the chief engineer of the dam to close its gates, preventing the logs from flowing, and Govindappa gains nothing with the raid for second time. Srinu hosts a party on this occasion, and during the festivity, Pushpa overhears the conversation of two people discussing Srinu's scams and realizes that he sells wood at much higher price than what they are paid. He informs it to Kanda Reddy, suggesting him to demand a fair share from Srinu, but gives up when going against a highly influential Srinu seems risky. Meanwhile, Pushpa falls in love with a brave and outspoken milk seller Shravali, who is the daughter of a coolie Muniratnam, who is also indulged in smuggling like Pushpa, and eventually, an engagement is arranged for them. During the ceremony, Pushpa's elder half-brother Mohan creates a scene, condemns Pushpa for using their father's name to fix his marriage with Shravali, as Pushpa was born out of wedlock to Pushpa's father and mother Parvatama, who is not legally married. During the scuffle, Parvatama is wounded and her miseries motivate Pushpa to make himself an influential personality. He smuggles the wood directly to Chennai, bypassing Srinu, and later meets the latter demanding a higher price than what is paid, but when rejected in order to be beaten, Pushpa revolts, goes to Chennai and cuts deal with the customer Murugan for 1.5 crores per ton, which Kanda Reddy and Pushpa agree to share equally. Govindappa detains Muniratnam while smuggling the wood and threatens him to be a mole. Jolly Reddy, who lusts for Shravali, learns about Muniratnam's deceit and blackmails Shravali to sleep with him in exchange of her father's freedom, holding him captive. Shravali reveals about this to Pushpa, who furiously beats Jolly Reddy black and blue, putting him in a paralyzed state. When Jolly Reddy refuses to reveal about the person behind his condition to his brothers, as he wants it to be avenged by himself, Kanda Reddy himself finds that Pushpa is responsible for it. He attempts to murder Pushpa, but Srinu's men, led by his brother-in-law Mogalisu, attack them and assassinate Kanda Reddy. Pushpa rescues Kanda Reddy's younger brother Jaka Reddy, rekindling their friendship, and murders Mogalisu. MP Bhumireddy Siddappa Naidu arranges a truce between Pushpa and Srinu, and after discovering about the latter's scams, he appoints Pushpa to replace Srinu. As time passes by, Pushpa becomes an influential person while Srinu's wife Dakshini injures Srinu, berating his inability. While Pushpa is at his prime, Bungvar Singh Shekhawat, a ruthless police official, takes charge as the district's SP. Pushpa offers a bribe to Bungvar for cooperation, but the latter ridicules Pushpa for his parents' story, and his motives for that are to make Pushpa call him sir. After this incident, Pushpa turns meek and submissive towards Bungvar, who regularly receives bribes from him. Pushpa, on the day of his marriage, spends partying with Bungvar alone, where he converses about the past incident and Bungvar's humiliating conduct. Pushpa seizes Bungvar's gun and forces him to be semi-naked while he also does the same, intending to explain that he is the same without clothes, while Bungvar is nothing without his uniform, and even his pet dog would not identify him. Pushpa leaves to wed Shravali while an insulted Bungvar walks home, semi-naked, and as said earlier, his pet fails to identify him without uniform. Enraged, Bungvar kills his pet and burns the bribe sent by Pushpa, swearing revenge while Pushpa marries Shravali, telling the latter that the actual story has begun.